What's going on, everybody? Today I'm here at Anime Towne, which is a traveling anime expo, and I know what you guys are thinking. Mason, you're not an anime fan, why would you be here? Well, I figured if there's any place there's going to be Funko Pops that you guys would like to see or things that I'm looking for, this would probably be the place. So we're going to see what cool grails we can find, any pops that I am looking for, and you guys will probably see a lot of me butchering a lot of anime names.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
But regardless, without any further ado, let's get started. Here we go. Okay, so I actually think this is a pretty good sign. So right as we walk in, guys, there's actually a thing of pops, Toy Temple. They seem kind of familiar, so at least, you know, there's gonna be some pops here, I guess. All right, folks, so coming in on the Toy Temple booth, what you're gonna see is a lot of different like anime pops and everything like that. And you know my anime knowledge is very limited, so I'm gonna do my best at least highlighting some of the stuff that you guys would probably find interesting, like some of these autographs that are up here. I do know Mega Man. Mega Man's pretty awesome, but taking a look at all the different stuff that's up there, definitely a lot of good stuff, guys. You're gonna have some of your new One Piece stuff. I know that they've been releasing a lot of that lately, so panning over that. You got some Jujutsu Kaisen, some Yu-Gi-Oh, Tokyo Ghoul, and Bleach, some Naruto, even some Pokemon as well. I know a couple of Pokemon voice actors are here too, so there you go. All right, folks, I came across another booth. There's a lot of really good anime pops that are in here, but there's a good mix of some other things, so I'm gonna see what I can highlight for you. So this whole rack right here, guys, is gonna be $10 pops. Buy two, get one free as well. If you want to take a look, there's actually some decent gems in here. Obviously, they'll probably have some box damage and whatnot, but I think it's worth looking through to see what we can get maybe a good deal on. One pop that I'm eyeing right here, guys, is this Venom that's glow in the dark. I know it's a new one, but hey, for 10 bucks, can't pass that up. And also, I know Yellow Ranger as well might be a pretty good deal, so we might pick that one up as well. But before we even go to the other side, guys, I do notice the Spider-Man with headphones. That'd be a good deal for $10, even if it does have some box damage. Looks like there's some pops over here, guys, that I might be interested in. This 2-pack of Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. Best Buy exclusive. You don't see those very often, but kind of looking through some of the other stuff that they have in here. Like I said, that Spider-Man with headphones is a good deal for $10. I might have to do that. And this one you don't see very often either. This Holden right here from American Horror Story. I might have to get that one as well. So I actually picked out some pops, guys, from this $10 rack right here. Pretty awesome stuff, but there are some good ones over here too as well. We've got a bunch of grails right here. You got some Looney Tunes, the Bank Robber Joker 2-pack, but kind of taking a look, some anime grails in there. Yeah, guys, not bad at all, but kind of browsing through this whole table, definitely a lot of good stuff. But overall, a couple of my favorite guys that I noticed here, like Silver Surfer is really awesome, Spider-Man 2099, which is the original one. You got some Resident Evil pops, which are really cool, some of the original ones. But yeah, overall, guys, this booth had some good stuff. All right, now it's time for me to kind of browse, because those first two things were kind of at the front, so I guess we'll kind of see. Like I said, I'm a little bit out of my element with anime and everything, but hey, I'm sure we'll find some good stuff still. So this right here seems to be where everybody is getting signatures. There's tons of different voice actors from various different anime. There was one that I was telling you guys about that was from Pokemon, where he literally voiced like so many different characters. You can see him over there, but yeah, none that I'm really know much about, but if I do, I'll highlight it to you guys. But hey, they do have some pretty solid signers from what I can tell. Okay, I gotta show this off real quick, guys. I love me some Bob's Burgers. I love this art piece. That's freaking rad. Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna get copyrighted, guys, but I came across another booth that does have some Funko Pops, Discover Collectibles, so we might have to do a voiceover on this one depending on if I get copyrighted by some of that music over there. Well, time for a good old voiceover, guys, showing off this really cool chase from One Piece, Soba Mask. I love some of those chases that are kind of like that translucent feel. I think that's pretty rad. But yeah, you got a good selection of anime right up front. Also some other exclusives that are on top of this shelf right here. We're taking a look at some Bob's Burgers pops, which I think I'm missing a couple of those, but they were charging $15 a piece at this booth for common, so I don't think I'm going to go with those ones. But hey, kind of giving you a little bit of a look of what they have of all their different anime pops. They did have some other ones that were set aside for like some autographs that you could buy specifically knowing that those people were there. I know that this one has a chase as well. I'll have to see if we can find it throughout this booth, but this Queen Elizabeth pop I found kind of interesting that they've made more of these. I know that those went up when she passed away earlier last year, but taking a look at some other stuff, Jackie Robinson, always got to show that one off because I'm a huge baseball fan. We got a couple of signed anime pops up here from Dragon Ball, which those are pretty awesome to see, but kind of taking a look at everything else that's around here. here, guys. A good mix of Marvel, a good mix of Disney. I did find this Logan pop, and I'm actually going to pick this one up, and I'll explain why later. But taking a look, they did have some more chases and stuff that were on this shelf, some more anime stuff, a bunch of exclusives. It's just mind-blowing to me how many different anime exclusives are out there. I honestly lose track because I'm not an anime fan, but kind of interesting to see them all in one place. Like I was saying, a bunch of chases, this new Webman pop, which is pretty awesome. I think that's one that I still need to pick up, a Spider-Man pop that I don't have. But panning through the rest of this stuff, more anime exclusives, more other random things that are mixed in here and there, a little bit of Marvel, a little bit of horror that's down there. And I did also notice this Punisher pop, which I was curious to see if it was an older version, and I found out that it was actually a restock. So be on the lookout for that one if you're looking for it, but that was pretty much it at this booth. I apologize for the voiceover, but hey, their music was so loud, but I ended up getting a pop from their booth. Figured it was worth it, but hey, we're gonna keep looking around, see what other Funko stuff we can find or anything else that I find interesting. But folks, here's a good example of some people that actually have some pops that they're signing. I can't really zoom in to see exactly what they are, but they do have some prepared. Okay, I think this might be the last booth that I've come across that has pops that I've noticed. We've got Punk's Toy Chest, so let's see what cool anime pops they have that you guys would like, and just some other really cool stuff. Right off the bat, guys, you will notice some really good anime stuff and some newer things. Like I know that this recently came out, Buggy the Clown One Piece at Hot Topic. It's kind of crazy that it's already, you know, for resale around like 30 bucks, but kind of taking a look at everything that's over here. You guys can check it out, see if there's anything that catches your eye. El Chaco Mask is a really cool one. I know that that's a grail for a lot of My Hero fans. You got some chase action right here. Hot Topic, for some reason, always gets a lot of anime chases, but it's cool to see this one in person. Ooh, and this one's a new one too, the Armored Luffy. I know a lot of people are really excited about that one. That was one that I didn't order, obviously, because I'm not a big anime guy, but hey, it's definitely a grail for a lot of people. Coming in on this other side of the booth, guys, I do notice some that I don't know if I've ever seen in person before. You got Pluto. I have no idea what that's from. That's a Pop Asia pop. But yeah, there's a good mix of anime and a little bit of everything else. I love that pop right there. The Chase Jack armor from Samurai Jack. If that's anime, I guess that's the only thing I really know about anime. Got a couple other Pop Asia right here, guys. I have no idea what these are from. Monkey King, that actually does sound familiar. That's a cool one. But anyways, you got Full Metal Alchemist, you have some Naruto, you have some Tokyo Ghoul, some science stuff like Dragon Ball right there. You got Goku Driving, which is a fun one. Beer Seating Noodles, which I think is a pretty new pop if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, folks, if anything catches your eye, this is kind of what you can expect going to an anime expo. Okay, folks, I think before I wrap up, I wanted to show off some of these autographs right here. So this one is the voice of Chucky. Both of those is Freddy Funko as Chucky. And you got a couple of autographs from Once Upon a Time. So Regina and Zelena. They actually let me walk back here, guys, but I figured I'd show off some NFT pops while I'm here with the My Little Pony and also the Legend of Korra. Well, I guess the Avatar set that came out. I think for me, that's going to wrap it up. I found pretty much all the pops that I could find here at the Anime Towne show. So let's head back home and I'll show you what I bought. Back at home from the Anime Expo, which sounds really weird because I'm not into anime, but I still had a really good time. And I want to show you some of the pops that I got a really good deal on. So first things first, this pop came from the Discover Collectibles booth. I don't know if this was a restock or something, but I figured this was a good one to get before, well, his appearance in the upcoming Deadpool movie. I ended up getting Wolverine from the X-Men. Now, this is more of the comic book version of Wolverine, even though it kind of does look like the one from like the X-Men Origins, I guess. He's kind of got that, you know, biker jacket on and everything like that. But hey, definitely a really cool one. At one point, I had most of the X-Men pops, and then I decided I wanted to focus more on Spider-Man, and so, I don't know, maybe I'll have to see if I want to get back into X-Men, but hey, I figured that this was a good one to pick up before he's in the next Deadpool movie and everything like that. And just for me personally, I feel like it's a pretty wise pickup. Okay, we've got a couple bags right here from that, I think maybe the second booth that we visited in the video, and they had some awesome pops. Most of them had some like damage or whatever. For 10 bucks a piece, it was buy two, get one free. But still, I think we came away pretty good. We found some pretty solid ones. So in the first bag right here, guys, we have a pop from American Horror Story. We have Holden. We have the brand new Venom, which I don't really see any box damage on this one. So I'm not sure why it was on that $10 rack, but we also have the Toy Story Land exclusive Toy Soldier, and we also have Entertainment Earth exclusive glow-in-the-dark Mando. Now, I know this one is a little bit more of an expensive pop, came out in 2016, as you can see. The pops that are on the back there, you might recognize from some of the other American Horror first story pops that are a little bit more expensive, but you can totally tell why this one, you know, was discounted. It's dinged in the corner. It's kind of just got a lot of shelf wear everywhere, but I mean, hey, for 10 bucks, I don't think that is a terrible deal. So I thought that was a really good pickup. Like I said, on this Venom, I was really confused why this was $10, but this is a part of a Funko mystery box that Funko just did on the Funko shop. And like I said, I think this is mint. I'm not entirely sure why it was on that $10 shelf, but he didn't say anything. I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick it up. But let me show you the last two that are in here. So obviously the box is beat up on this one. This one does have a little bit of shelf wear, but for $10, this one is an absolute steal, in my opinion. I actually don't think I own the Spider-Man pop, so for 10 bucks, even though the box is a little bit rough, I'm definitely keeping this in my own collection. I wanna say that this is close to like a $70 pop, but if you guys wanna take a look at some of the box damage, I don't know how well it's gonna come out on camera and stuff, but like there's a couple tears like on the corner, but for like how valuable this pop is, honestly, I can't complain. I think it's a great deal. And good old yellow Ranger as well. I think this is around like a $20 pop. I think this was one of the ones that I got for free out of the ones that I ended up buying, but yeah, like I said, a little bit of box wear, but hey, I honestly can't complain. All of these pops for 40 bucks. What a great deal. But folks, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the Anime Towne Expo. Honestly, it makes me kind of wish that maybe I knew a little bit more about anime and I could have got some autographs, but you know, one of these days, maybe I'll make it down that rabbit hole, but let me know what maybe autograph pops you would have got that you saw in that video or anything else you would have picked up. If you enjoyed the video as well, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.